Right, so today's adventure is to climb this mountain, which is the best view for my garden. Okay, so I'll see you up there. Hi, weather is quite nice today, so I decided to go up to that transmitters, as you can see. So this is the one which I see from my garden, and to do that I had to kind of show you that road, which is about an hour walk. This is Sochi mountain, you see up there. That's Sochi. The road actually leads to our house, the school. So it's an hour. I've been walking an hour to actually get to this point here, and so the next stretch of the journey is that actually just going down that arch. So you can, it's a beautiful arch between these two houses, actually quite two mountains. Actually quite a lot of people actually walk across to go down to Michinjiri is another town. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to climb up to that arch, and then I'm going to just walk along that big mountain, and then this is NDIRANDE, and the peak is right at the top there, so I can show you the NDIRANDE peak. So I've been there about 2-3 times up to the peak. So I'm just gonna walk along the mountain there, and just carry on right up to the peak there, which obviously that terminal there, and I'll just show you the view from there. It's quite steep. It's quite steep up, going up to the arch and going across there. But when you actually get to the middle of that part there, that actually gets quite flat, right up to the those transmitters there. Okay, so it's off I go. I think from here to the transmitter, I will just say about hour and a half, just non-stop walk. And yeah, so I'll meet you there. Okay, it's beautiful mountain with an arch. I love this one. I've just been there so many times. Okay, I'll see it up the top. All right. Okay, so that's the kind of journey upwards. So you can see on the way you just get these hurdles. So these are water stream coming through all the way from the mountain, and just jumping across. Okay, so these so you've got another kind of stream coming through and this way. So I'm just walking down toward the arch. So you can just see these sugarcane fields all around, because that's the season, rainy season, and so that the crops can self-regulate. So you can see there's very sharp edges here, and then you got another stream there, and then people actually walk here across that arch to the other town, because across other town is a big town called Michinjiri, and this side is NDIRANDE, and this is like a walking route for people. Today's Sunday, so it's very quiet, but normally people will be walking this path. And the people who actually work in NDIRANDE and but live in Michinjiri, they obviously walk through this route, and vice versa. Yeah, so getting closer to arch. Just gonna show you another ditch coming up there, so you can see that that's the path people actually follow to get across. Is this in the kind of middle of the crops, going across the arch there, getting closer. Yeah, so I'm on the crossroad now to the arch which we're looking. So this is the town of Michinjiri, and So this is the mountain you see on my left, and this is the mountain you see on the right. And if I turn the camera down this way, and that's the way I came. So this is all sugarcane crops. So so at the top, I'm just going to turn left to actually carry on the journey toward the transmitter. Okay, a lot of people just walk down. So this is the path. Yeah, so people walk down to this town, which is Michinjiri, and you can see further down some of the mountains there. Those mountains are Zomba mountains there. Okay, so walking down to the transmitter mountain. So this is because of the rain. This grass obviously is grown quite high. So it's advisable to actually wear full clothing, because there can be snakes and all other kind of insects down there. So I mean, I'm kind of wearing full trouser and quite fairly sweating really. I'll just give you 360 views towards there. Okay, so this is there's so many streams here. So this is kind of one of them that just goes down and joins so this is drinkable water. You can actually drink it. It just come down from the mountain up there. So remember, that's the top end was that arch. That's where I was standing earlier. So that's so it's really beautiful day to hike. You can see the sun is literally blazing, and the mountains kind of and the crops, they're just absolutely beautiful, lush green. I think that's what they call it here at this time of the year. So the journey kind of towards the transmitter mountain just carries on. I literally walk kind of from that. So that's the Blantyre, you're looking at it, and just the hill behind is Nimbadwe Hill, and the big mountain behind that one, this is Machuru, and the one I'm standing on right now is NDIRANDE. So kind of I walked all the way just beside that mountain, and then went to that mountain there and came through just at the bottom of this mountain, and kind of my journey just carries on through the crops over here. As I said, this is not a kind of a nice time to actually do the hike, because you can see this overgrown grass, and although the farmers actually they walk barefoot here, and they carry the tons and tons of the crops on their head, but there are danger of there are hyenas around here, and they've been spotted, and quite often the snakes as well, particularly in the overgrown grass here. So the Mzungu, they call it, foreigners, we've been strongly advised to have a full clothing, which obviously I'm wearing at the moment. Okay, there you go. So the transmitter is just getting closer, just right there. I guess I'll be there another 15 minutes. So another stream here, just going down to the valley, down to Blantyre. Again, the whole stream kind of coming up from that's the top, that's the peak of the NDIRANDE mountain. Yeah, a bit of a while since kind of I went there. Yeah, again, beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, sun is just glazing through that stream down there. Okay, I'm at the transmitter. Okay, so you can see there's a lake there. This mountain on the left is a Sochi, Machuru further down, and the hill is Zimbabwe, and I'm just gonna point you towards my house. Is around about there somewhere. Yeah, that's where I see these transmitters. Yeah, these are the mountain ranges there, which you see behind, and now I'm just moving towards the left. That's all the path I followed. I walked along that mountain there, and then along that mountain, coming down this way, and then keep on going around, and then you can just see on the other side, and there are Michinjiri. Yeah, coming down back in here again. So the children over here just eating eclairs. It's a strawberry flavor. Emil, that's your favorite one here. So they are just eating that one. I don't know whether they had it before or not. Oh, there's more. Hey, Mulabanje. Zikama. Yeah. There's some more sweet for your baby. Yeah. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey. Lovely baby. Okay. So this is the time to leave. So just another view of the Blantyre, and I'm just gonna say goodbye to these families here. I think they had a nice time with their sweets. They wanted a little bit more money, but I didn't have, but I give them enough. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you again. See you again. Bye-bye. Oh, look, he's holding money. A little baby. He's holding the money. I'll come again. Yeah? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So just going down the stairs now. The steep stairs. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so the journey back. So it's a beautiful view there. Again, absolutely stunning. You know, I think a bit of a lucky that I had, you know, just accidentally decided to come out, because you can't really tell with the weather here. It just changes so quickly. So I was a little bit mindful of the fact that, you know, the weather might change, and just imagine if it starts raining like cats and dogs, and then you are stuck in the middle of the mountain, and what will happen? So again, this is a beautiful walk here. Just walking down, and that's give you a beautiful view of the Michinjiri right in front of you. And from here, and because it's a quite nice view, and you can see it quite a lot. So if I could get a bit closer, and I'll show you where things are. So basically, this is the closest one. This is NDIRANDE. This is the highest mountain in Blantyre, and then further down, this mountain there. Okay, this is kind of the highest in Zomba, and if I further down there, just at the back there, that's Mulanje. So you can just see just behind this NDIRANDE, there's a mountain ranges there. Okay, so that mountain just goes all the way, and just behind this NDIRANDE mountain. So these are kind of biggest mountain range in Africa, which is Mulanje. So if I can keep going down, and you'll see the further views on this side, and so you can just see that the whole of this area is there are some more mountain ranges on that side there. Okay, so beautiful view. So just at the turning point again, so I'm just coming down from the transmitter mountain. So as I'm coming down, so that's another kind of beautiful view of the Blantyre. So now I'm looking down towards Blantyre. So you can just see, and this is the path going down, and just absolutely stunning view. And the sun is just there's hardly any cloud except just this low cloud there. It's just absolutely a beautiful blue sky, and I haven't actually seen a day like this beautiful actually, because it's been raining every day, and actually wanted to do a walk, although I had a run this morning as well, so that's another reason I didn't want it to come down, but I could not resist the weather really. So just really this is the last kind of view of the Blantyre. So if I show you where kind of our house is, it could be, you can just see that there's a lot of trees there, just like in the middle of it is a forest kind of there, and yeah, so you know, in the middle of that forest kind of, that's where our school is. And yeah, so again, it was a lovely walk. I'm gonna just take a shortcut down, a little bit steep down, and yeah, I'm also gonna stop down at the one of the stream waterfall and just have a bit of a drink there, have a sit down and relax before do the final descent down to Blantyre. Okay, talk later. I'll post this video when I go home. Bye. I just gonna, so this is me once again, so just turning 360-degree views for myself. Yeah, there, back onto my house. Yeah, I took the quite steep way down. That will kind of cut my time kind of in half coming down if I would have followed the original route. But it's okay, weather is nice. This route would have been undoable if it was raining, because you know there's the stones, and there's a risk of slipping from the stone. And so basically a lot of these people walk down, and they just follow the river. So you can just see that when it's raining, and so you know the water just gushes through in these valleys here. And so what these people have done, they just basically just made some stones, put those together, and I can hear the water just kind of just behind these plants here. And I'm sure you know the path I'm walking down now is also water gushes down when it rains, like and cats and dogs. So so that hill just behind there, just underneath that hill, that's the path I followed going up, and sort of I am following this path, so where you can see the huts, and this is kind of a ground. So once I reach at the bottom of the ground, and then basically it's about 45 minutes really, just home. And yeah, I'll just say altogether another hour kind of thing. It's a quite nice bird there. Yeah, just standing still, kind of in the sky. Oh yeah, there it goes. I'm gonna dive down just to catch his prey. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna carry on the descent down, and yeah, that's what the really Malawi is like. There's no defined path, so people are just kind of follow the river in terms of just, for example, this one is quite steep, so you got to be careful where you put your foot down. And because it's so hot, I mean, I'm just wearing my sandals, which is much better, not really great if you are walking through the dense grass, because obviously the danger of getting any snake bite or anything else. But other than that, yeah, the sandals are great to walk down, and yeah, of course, to walk up as well. Okay, so there we are. I'm nearly there. So you can see that's the Blantyre, and I'm just gonna follow that path down, and then this another steep down behind this hill, and then we are there. Okay, see you later.